Hey y'all, this is Kylie from Wild Lemon Fitness. Thanks so much for joining us in our online studio. Let's work out.
Hello, welcome to your practice. My name is Manda. I'm going to be leading you through this power flow. We're going to get straight into it here, so hopefully you can check out the other flows that we have that will get you nice and warmed up. Definitely recommend doing that before you jump into this power flow with us. So let's get started right away in tabletop. Coming to all fours, take a couple cat-cows here just because it always feels good. I can't resist when I'm in tabletop. As you exhale, press the mat away from you, puff up the shoulder blades. Nice, beautiful inhale, cow, drop the belly, gaze up, tailbone points up. One more time, exhale, press the mat away from you, puff up the shoulder blades. As you inhale, drop the belly, gaze up, chin to the ceiling, tailbone up. Perfect. Now from here, come into a more neutral tabletop. So gaze down at the mat, just a couple inches above your fingertips. The core is turned on here. And as you inhale, lift the right leg behind you, extend it directly behind you nice and long. And then bend that right knee, and you're going to begin to take some circles with the knee as if you're drawing big, big circles. Yeah, big circles. We're bringing some mobility into the knee, so the knee might even graze your elbow or your tricep. Beautiful. A couple more circles here. And then you can begin to extend that the right leg long and straight behind you. From here, actually, we're going to begin to gaze up, look up, lift that leg as high as it can go. And on the exhale, squeeze and curl. Squeeze the knee all the way to meet your nose in the middle. Perfect. Inhale, lift right leg high, gaze up. As you exhale, squeeze the knee to your nose, getting it as close as you can get it. You might even kiss your knee. One more time. Inhale, really lifting, kicking back through that right leg. Perfect. Exhale, squeeze everything into the center. So nice. You can release the right knee back underneath your hip. Now we're going to move on to the left leg back first. Extend through left leg. And then from here, bend the left knee, draw really big circles with the left knee. Perfect. It might even graze your elbow like it is here for Amanda. Bringing some mobility into your beautiful hips. Couple more big, big circles, grazing the elbow, grazing the tricep. And then you can begin to extend left leg directly behind you. Lift the left leg as high as you can go. Gaze up, chin to ceiling. Exhale, squeeze everything into the center. Squeeze the knee as tightly as you can get it to your face. Inhale, kick left leg high, high, high. Chin to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, squeeze everything in. Everything contracts in the center. 2 more times. Inhale, left leg high as you can get it. And exhale, squeeze in the center. Beautiful. 1 more time. Inhale. Extend and lift and lengthen. And exhale, squeeze and curl, activating all the muscles. Nice. You can release that knee back underneath the hip. From here, we're going to open up into a supported side plank. So keep the right hand, right knee grounded. And the left foot is either going to float up or you can keep it grounded. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, keep the left foot lifted. If you need a little bit more some grounding before we get too into it, you can keep that left foot down. Beautiful. Come back through center, and we're going to rotate to the left side. So left hand, left knee will stay down, right hand reaches up. If you want to challenge yourself right away, lift the right leg high as well. Nice. Now just rotate back through center and come to the opposite side again. We're just going to go back and forth a few times. Rotating open, keeping that leg lifted, arm reaching high, actively reaching through the lifted arm. Rotate back through center, open up to the opposite side. 1 more time. Lift through the leg, lift through the arm, open the heart. Beautiful. Come back through center. Perfect. We're going to make our way to downward facing dog. So curl the toes, lift the knees, hips go high, press the heels down. And see if you can spread your fingers really, really wide, press evenly through each finger pad, get a nice grip on your mat, and then relax the shoulders. If you find them all bunched up around your ears, see if you can slide them down your back away from the ears. Beautiful, nice long spine. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale before we move on. Perfect. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, begin to make your way to the top of your mat, whether that's a few baby steps, one big step like Amanda. Hang heavy at the bottom of the fold here. Allow the spine to decompress a bit. And you might begin to straighten the legs. They can be bent here at first, but if you already did that warm-up, begin to straighten the legs a little bit. Breathe into the hamstrings. Breathe into the calf muscles. Nice. Inhale, find a halfway lift, sliding the fingertips up your shins for height and length. Beautiful. Gazing forward, extending all the way through the crown of the head. So nice. Exhale, release, let that go. One more time, inhale for height and length, halfway lift. Perfect. Exhale, release, let that go, hang heavy. A soft bend in the knees as you inhale, slowly roll all the way up to standing, taking your time getting there so we're avoiding getting dizzy. At the top, strong legs. Ground down through the soles of the feet, through your footprints, through your toes. Palms will face open. Feel the energy traveling up your legs, opening through your heart, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. Perfect. Slight tuck of the chin. Inhale, both arms sweep up, reach up. Your palms might touch overhead. You can gaze up at your fingertips. Find a baby back bend by just slightly reaching back, engaging the glute muscles, pressing the hips forward. As you exhale, engage the core and slowly dive forward, forward fold. Perfect. Inhale, halfway lift, engage the core as you lift. Exhale, plant your palms into your mat. Take a nice big step back, high plank. Pause and high plank here. Find your alignment. Just like Amanda, shoulders over wrists, your heels are over your toes. As you exhale, lower halfway down. Keep the elbows squeezed into your side bodies. Inhale, upward facing dog. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders back, big open heart. Perfect. Exhale, send the hips back, downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale, lengthen through your spine, and exhale, release. Nice big inhale, and exhale. Perfect. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, take a big step forward to the front of your mat. Once you arrive, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine, fingers sliding up the shins. Exhale, fold, release, hang heavy. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing, really taking your time getting there. Never any rush here to do anything I'm telling you to do. Do it at your own pace. Here, you find strong legs, strong core, open heart, soft shoulders. Perfect. Inhale, both arms sweep up, reach up. Feel all of that energy traveling up, palms touch, slightly lean back, keeping the core stabilized with the glute muscles, with your core activated. And then exhale, fold forward, forward fold. Perfect. Inhale, halfway lift, realigning your spine. Exhale, plant both palms firmly into your mat. Take a nice big step or hop back to high plank. Hold on the inhale, remember your alignment. Slightly shift forward as you exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Nice baby back bend. Perfect. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice and easy. Big inhale here. And a nice slow exhale. Big inhale. And a slow exhale. If you find you ever need to catch your breath, if you have a hard time keeping up with all the poses and the postures and your breath is getting away from you, see if you can slow down your exhale. Slow down the exhale, extend the breath out. Beautiful. Take an inhale, lift right leg high. Kick back through the right heel. Try to keep right hip pointed down towards your mat. As you exhale, low lunge, foot lands right between the hands. Keep your gaze forward and take a big step forward to the front of your mat, forward fold. Hang heavy for a moment at the bottom of your breath. Your next inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, just come up to the fingertips, halfway lift. Take a step back with your right foot steps back, low lunge. Perfect, both palms planted into your mat. And step all the way back, high plank. Flow through your chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, open heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, send the hips up and back. Perfect. Take a big inhale. Exhale, nice and slow, extend that breath out. Inhale, left leg high, kick back through left heel. Left hip points down towards your mat. Exhale, that foot lands right between the hands with control. Perfect. Keep gazing forward and take a big step forward. Right foot meets the left at the top of your mat. Hang heavy here. Halfway lift, inhale, slide the fingertips up the shins, strong core, shoulders back. Perfect. Exhale, release, let that go. This time, halfway lift just to the fingertips. You're going to shift the weight to the right foot and the left foot will step back this time. Low lunge, both palms grounded into your mat. Step all the way back, high plank. Hold on the inhale, find your alignment, and then exhale with control, lower halfway, elbows squeezed in tight. Inhale, upward facing dog, radiating the heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Perfect. Take a big inhale and a slow exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Perfect. Inhale, gazing forward. Exhale, big step to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift. Inhale. Nice. Exhale, fold, release, let that go. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up to standing. And this time, when you reach the top, bring your hands to your hips and take a big step back with your left foot. So both toes are going to point forward now as if you're coming into a wide leg fold. And then point your right toes forward. Arms come out to a T. Sink low into this right knee. Make sure you can still see the right big toe past the knee. Gently pressing, pointing this right knee towards the top right corner of your mat. Warrior two pose. Beautiful. Now make sure your shoulders are stacked directly over your hips, just like Amanda. Keep this strong, focused gaze past the right fingertips. Beautiful. Now keeping the arms where they are, nice strong arms. Begin to straighten this right leg. Toes point in again. Now left toes are going to point out. Warrior two to the back of your mat. Sink low into that warrior two lunge. Strong gaze past the left fingertips. Beautiful. Left knee pressing out towards that left corner of your mat. Opening through the hips. Perfect. Inhale, straighten left leg again. Toes point in. And then take a forward fold here. You can fold all the way to the mat. Perfect. Take an inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, release. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Keep the core engaged here. Bring your hands to your hips. Using the strength of your core, lift all the way back up. Beautiful. From here, point both toes out. And we're going to sink low into our goddess squat. So the hands can stay here at the hips, or you can bring them right here to prayer in front of the heart. Beautiful. So just like Amanda here has her tailbone slightly tucked in, that is perfect. So you're not arching the spine, we're not spilling out forward. Everything is tucked in and controlled here in the center. Beautiful. One more inhale. On the exhale, sink a little deeper into the squat. Feel the legs firing up. So nice. So good. Inhale, lift back up, legs straighten, and rotate to the front of the mat. And then just make your way however you want to get there. Back down to the mat. Make your way to a high plank so that right foot will step back to meet the left. Take a nice flow, high to low plank. Take your time. Inhale, upward facing dog. Heart shines forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips back. Perfect. Take 2 rounds of breath here before we move on. Filling up on the inhale, feel the breath move all the way into the belly, into the lungs and chest. Exhale, nice and slow, extend the exhale. This is how you can build your endurance as you're moving through your yoga practice by focusing on your breath, taking deep, slow inhales and nice, slow exhales. Perfect. Inhale, lift right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, foot between the hands. We're going to prepare for warrior 1 here. So the back heel is going to spin down. Inhale, lift up through the arms, through the torso, warrior 1. Beautiful. Pause here in warrior 1 just to find the alignment. Both hip bones are shining forward, both shoulders squared forward to the front of the room. Nice, Amanda. From here, begin to straighten that right leg. And then you're going to rotate open, facing this way. Arms come out to a T. Perfect. Just like we're going to come into triangle, but we're going to do reverse triangle. So the hips are going to point forward. And then this palm is going to reach up and back. So it's a nice side body stretch all the way up and out through the right side body, hips pointing forward to the front of the mat. Perfect. Come back through to warrior 1. Perfect. Sink low into warrior 1. Feel strong through the legs. And then straighten that right leg again. Arms out to a T. This time coming into triangle pose. So reaching forward, hinge forward, then right hand floats down to the right ankle, to the mat, maybe to the shin, whatever you can find, just avoiding your knee, of course. Left arm reaching up. So the left arm isn't just hanging out up here, but it's actively reaching all the way up and out through these fingertips. Left hip back. Perfect, beautiful. Then you can actually release the left hand, and both hands are going to frame this right foot, the right leg. So begin to point left toes towards the top of the mat. You can shorten your stance a little bit here if you're not as flexible as Amanda is. We're finding pyramid pose. So Amanda, you might want to actually step the left foot back just a bit more, because I know you can do it, and folding over the right leg. Keep a little softness in that right knee so you're not overextending that joint, and breathe into the back of that right leg, from the ankle to the calf muscle, the hamstring, all the way into the glute muscle. Perfect. Take one more inhale. Exhale, you might feel the forehead fall a little lower towards the leg. And then inhale, gaze forward, and you can just find a low lunge here. So begin to shift that knee forward into low lunge. Make your way back. You can either flow high plank to low plank. You can always skip that and meet us in downward facing dog. Nice choice. Take a big inhale. Slow exhale. Big inhale, fill up. Slow exhale before we move on. Nice. Inhale, left leg is going to reach back. And exhale that foot with control between the hands. Perfect. Back heel spins down, preparing for warrior 1. Inhale, lift through the core. Both arms reach up. Beautiful warrior 1. Both hip bones shining forward, so you can use that right leg to press that right hip forward. Perfect. From here, begin to straighten the left leg, and the arms come open to a T again. So this time we're not doing triangle, we're doing reverse triangle. So the hips point towards me, and that left arm reaches up and then back. Find a nice big side body stretch all the way through the left side body, opening through the left rib cage, reaching up and out through these fingertips. Nice, beautiful. Rotate back through to warrior 1. Sinking low into your lunge, adjusting your stance as you need to. Feeling strong in this warrior one pose. Now we're going to move to triangle. So straighten the left leg, arms out to a T again. Hinge forward, reach forward until you literally can't reach any further. And then the palm drops down to the mat, to the ankle, to the shin, whatever's accessible here. And the right fingertips reach up to the sky. So remember, we're not just hanging the arm up here, but you're reaching up and out through the fingertips. Strong right arm, strong core. You're not collapsing into the left hand either, but the core is lifting, arm is reaching. Beautiful. And then you can find your way into that pyramid pose. So both hands will come down to frame the left foot. You can adjust your stance, hop that back foot in a bit. So both toes point forward, both hip bones point forward, and then fold over that left leg, keeping a softness in that left knee so we're not overextending the joint. Take a couple inhales here, breathing into the back of the left leg, sending breath here. Breathing into those muscles. This is a beautiful stretch for the legs, for the hips. Nice, you can begin to shift that left knee forward into low lunge. And then make your way to high plank. Lower all the way down, actually, all the way down, all the way down. Beautiful. Inhale, cobra pose. Savoring that back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. From downward facing dog, take one last big inhale, fill all the way up. Savor every last bit of breath. Exhale, nice and slow, let that go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come all the way through to a seat. Make your way to your back. From your back, hug your knees into your chest. And then keep one hand each on one knee. So right hand on right knee, left hand on left knee. So it's kind of like you're coming into, she was in her own world here for a second. So we're parting the knees just like this. So it's like happy baby, but you're not lifting the feet. So just nice and easy breathing into the hips. You can roll back and forth, right and left, massaging the lower spine, massaging the internal organs. And then give yourself one more squeeze, wrapping your forearms around your shins, hugging your face up to meet your knees. Give yourself a really big squeeze. Squeeze everything in really, really tight. Inhale here. Exhale, release, finding Shavasana. You can surrender here and melt into your sweet, sweet Shavasana. I really encourage you to take at least 2 to 5 minutes here to just cool down, relax, meditate. If you have a hard time meditating, you can always just focus on your breath, practice equal breathing, breathing into the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. So enjoy this stillness. You certainly earned it, and it's definitely just as important as all of the effort and the energy that you just spent the last few moments here on your mat. Namaste.